What are your thoughts on international conflict and crimes?
It's a really serious issue surrounding society these days. Many innocent lives have been taken away from their families, such as the events that occurred in Syria, where many people were murdered and killed for absolutely no reason due to international conflict between two countries. Canada is going to be coming involved into this shortly, as they're going to try to help and peace out the situation that is occurring, as they have already made Syrian refugees coming to Canada.
What are your thoughts on international conflict and war crimes?
Places like Syria where their own leaders execute hundreds of thousands of people. It's a very terrible thing, and we as a global community need to be doing more to fix this wrong.
Thank you. What are your thoughts on the war crimes?
It really doesn't affect me, but I would like for it to stop because a lot of innocent lives are being taken away.
What are your thoughts on the Geneva Convention?
I thought that it was very beneficial. It saved lives and really helped in the war not to kill innocent people.
Before World War II, war crimes were considered part of the whole wartime experience and only sometimes prosecuted. After World War I, only few people were convicted of war crimes, but that changed after World War II, because at that time, a lot of mass killings occurred, like the Jewish Holocaust, and the officials were held more accountable. The first international military tribunals started to investigate in the late 1940s in Tokyo, and as a result of that, 10,000 Nazis were convicted of the war crimes, and they were killed and punished for their sins. There are three different war crimes: crimes against peace, which is planning war and planning to kill; crimes against humanity, which is murder, enslavement, and much more; and war crimes, and that's crimes against civilians. The Geneva Convention was really beneficial for all countries that had signed. More than 180 countries had signed to it. The Geneva Convention number 1 law was improving the conditions of the sick and wounded members of the armed forces in the field. Number 2, improving the conditions of shipwrecked sailors, members of the armed forces at sea. And number 3, treatment of the prisoners of war. And last, protection of civilians in time of war. The United Nations has opened up a court just for war crimes. It's called the International Criminal Court, and that is to hold people accountable for their war crimes they have committed. ISIS commits a lot of war crimes, crimes against peace and crimes against humanity. They are killing innocent lives just to send a message that that's unacceptable. All these international conflicts, war crimes, crimes against humanity, and genocide need to end today. We all need to come together as one, and we can make a change, because all these innocent lives, these young kids are dying every single day due to no reason. They're just in their home, their house gets lit on fire, and that's unacceptable. All lives matter, therefore we need to come together and sign a peace treaty that will keep us as one and have peace within us.